You should still have that.
Do any of you want to take a look at this before you?
That's right, because see,
I'm good. I'm knitting all the way.
you should have your
So you all have gotten through your pull row, and
See, oh, that's.
and you're gonna go to your row 3.
Which is we have drawing.
Yes.
Wrong side.
Oh, wait a second.
I always do.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I always do that.
To me, that's true. It does.
So then, just so I know, this is a problem for me, right? This is three years where the odds are right.
I think I got the rest better than I thought. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
But I will.
From you. Yeah. Oh, well, we gotta do the right
Color and we're that's what I do. I know when you put the eyelash, you have to peek and then the next day is the day. Yeah, so it's not like I get it's the next day. I would never feel like this. I would draw them, like, more than that. And I mean, yeah, so she brought in and she was like, so. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry. The second time. And it's really good relationship. But those are, she had drugs, I had to go out. Yeah, so. Oh, yeah, so. I am going to yes.
Yeah, I went to that one.
I'm going on a trip.
I was like, I tried everybody on and you know that.
Anyway,
This is my fancy. I just wear it out. This was part of Skittles. I have one deal now. I play violin. But no, yeah.
no,
This is one of my favorite projects. I have made it.
there's one time my house would always.
There's
Yeah, this is so cool. Oh, right. Let's get away. I'm gonna do it now instead of trying to. Whenever I just. I think what happened was that I missed so much. This year, I only made, like, I finished stuff in February. I would make it. Oh, I made that video. It's really easy once you get like a feel for it. Yep. I started a lot of projects. Oh, you're really sure one. And then, I started this one, and I put it down, and it's halfway. I'm being too. Why did I do that? Yeah. So, yeah. I'm very excited. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember. It's part of the, are you doing, this weekend is the math and art problem? No.
Well, and then maybe this is right around the time when there's
Anybody need me?
you know.
Everybody's floats on the correct side, just the wrong side. I like So I just had a good question, but I want to make sure, especially for those of you who do a lot of stranded color work, remember, you're only ever knitting with one color per row. So don't be freaked out if you notice long floats. Chances are, if you accidentally got long floats, you started with the wrong color. So make sure you're taking a look at that pattern. Remember that the color that is in column 1 is the color you're starting with for that row. So if you see black in that row as your first, in that column as your first color, you're knitting with your main color. If you see white, you're knitting with your contrast color for that row, and then the preceding second wrong side row. So come and holler. Give me a holler if you need anything. Otherwise, keep going and chatting. I have a bunch of pattern samples up here, a couple of books, and happy to answer any questions up here if you feel like coming and joining me.
Okay. Can I just see this watch? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it to you. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you. Have you worked with Lisa Henn? Oh yeah, love her stuff. She has another one. No, it's behind it. No, this one. Check this one out. So she has normal, I think it's garter stitch, and then she does the mosaic, and then she continues with lace that continues that pattern. So that claw there. No, if you look up on Ravelry, yeah. So look up the Lorelei.
She's busy.
Are they all in fingering yarn?
No. So many of the shawls are because, but the nice thing is with shawls, a lot of times it's fingering them. You're working on size 6s, so they go a lot faster. The shift series, some of them are worsted. One of them, I think the shawl is worsted. This is a sport. But the cool thing about the shift series is you can kind of mix and match weights. So like, it works really well with hand spun, like hand spun, but like this one, I've done as 2 DKs instead of 2 sport or 1 sport and 1 DK. It's really forgiving. Exactly. Yeah. No, I mean for this. Yeah. So no, I mean so you're knitting with two rows of one color. That could be a sport. And then you do the next row, 2 rows. It could be a DK. So you can mix the weights in the color way.
So when you're thinking of like, which one would you
Thinner yarn? Did you do this week?
So for the shift series in particular, I love doing shift with my hand spun because it can kind of switch from DK to sport when I'm spinning it. Or I can use DK as one of my colors and sport as my other color, and it
it doesn't matter which way.
with that set of patterns and some other, mosaic knitting, it's just super forgiving because you're knitting with one row and you're knitting with the other row and you don't have to worry about it and exactly kind of clump up behind it.
Yeah.
I think it works really nicely. So I love doing those. I love doing mosaic.
Okay, cool. So then I can do it the ones that I'm finishing.
Exactly.
Oh.
I just did the first one.
Yep.
Before you come flying, so the presentation is pretty much done.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
Oh.
Yep, and now you're gonna
I don't even
look
know
at
what
those
it's
and just, don't look at the chart at all. Follow what you're doing. So,
I can follow this into the.
Exactly, so all eight of
But I have
those
to do that.
curl
Oh,
bits
I've been working
with
on your
the slip with the yarn in the front.
When I get up at 4:30.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't know all this stuff, so gotta do something. I realized. We're back at the lid, I gotta finish my border.
And then slip on stitch.
This is the
I haven't
wrong
done the
side.
So ignore the chart. Sometimes you do that. They'll tell you the directions when you do that. They'll say, do it this way. There's some mistakes really going around between those two.
Micro is two, right?
So,
Yeah.
you know.
Did you ever, I made this.
But I have, I mean, the thing is, first of all, you have to control yourself.
I need to
There's so
create
many.
and if you oh, this is, I think.
I have no idea.
I thought it.
I like the bag, I like this.
Yeah, it's a nice.
No, I can't go back.
I like it.
No, I did do it.
Yeah. So it's totally fine. So and it's just.
I had the color in advance, I would have started with like blue as my main color.
You know about chart reading is you're always writing.
Well, I just think it's easier to like, when it's black for the main color, to have color instead of white, because that breaks my brain a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Usually your number.
Yeah.
And then, so you know,
I don't remember doing that.
and post charts.
Yeah. After I get the shell done.
Oh, hey, special way. You're looking at it.
Oh, there we go. I like this one.
It's the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're super quick, like funny, and then all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm just an hour of life here.
Oh, yeah.
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 Right.
Yeah, for sure. That's the way it works.
I don't have to deal with that, so I just miss the light.
Yes, so it's
Oh, tell me you're gonna start the. I was gonna start in just a few minutes. Oh, figured I'd ask her if she was, if she wanted to close out at all. We also.
Feeling like really tough yoga classes.
oh, I know, I'm like, dude,
I was rushed. Yeah. 80 degrees to 50.
And it was been so busy.
Yeah.
That's why I was taking a day off. My back really hurts so much.
Yeah.
Like I'm walking in the house like this, like.
I just feel like
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're gonna get another warm up.
Sixties.
That's the weather. It was 60 today. If it's 60, that wind 55. Oh, yeah, that's.
And then I was just like,
Well, when I was coming here, it was 60. At least the cars. But the wind was yeah, that's what I did. I have access to all my and I just cover, put them all in one space, just cover them over, and I put one in the garage. There will be fun.
yeah.
It won't get that cold, and next week I can put it like.
Yeah.
Mary, I have a question for you. Just somebody, interested in how we manage. No, okay. Okay. No, that's all right. No, that's why I wanted to ask. Yeah, I know, you just, I know, somebody asked me, I was like, no way, I don't. No, that's, you can totally leave. We don't have any very good assets. Either, we're not really sure yet, we really don't have anything decided, either they camp or Secondary Valley. That's really well. They have like 6
All right, folks. I know you're still working. That's fantastic. I love everything about it. But we're going to get our.
Well, it says. Yeah, one color she can color is that's a different state.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, nope.
Do you know what she's gonna make in the game?
Okay, now it's working. Cool bean.
So.
Turns out you have to turn things on in order for them to work. Weird. All right. You guys can keep working. Keep working on your swatches. That's fantastic. Not swatch. What do they call it? Dishcloths. Whatever you want to call them. Keep working. That's lovely. I love everything about it. Sean, if you're going to stick around to answer questions, you can raise hands. But we'll go ahead and get our meeting started, our formal meeting. So just so that we can start getting things on the road. If we can finish a few minutes early, and you'll have more time to chat. So first thing on the menu, agenda, whatever you want to call it, is the approval of our September minutes. Did everyone receive the minutes in the newsletter?
Yes.
Fantastic. And so we need a motion to accept. Molly, thank you. And a second. Thank you, Cheryl.
Cheryl.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you so much. Approved. Fantastic. All right. We don't have a ton of business, so we do have a lot of like committee reports and things to get through, because that's always the exciting thing. See what our little groups of folks are doing and what we need and all that fun stuff. So treasury, we're going to start with the treasury if we can. Crystal?
I don't have the deposits from last month. I just received them today.
Okay. That's all right.
Yeah. Our ending balance for
Should
the
she go to the microphone? You go.
Our ending balance for September 25th is $8,620.41.
Thank you. Great. Thank you. And charity is what I have next up. And bring the mic to you. Hopefully we've got some thoughts.
Hello, Lisa, Nicole, Charity. We have a good amount of people who checked out. The sockets from last month have already returned there, so well done. It's like 100% return rate. And then we also just received some hats, scarves, and mittens as well. And then we did a little demo back here of putting in a sock and a heel for a sock tube. So just a reminder, if you have a skein of sock yarn that you would like tubed up, members of the Knitting Guild can either bring it to on the night of the guild meeting, we'll tube it up and then bring it back to the next guild meeting, or you can drop it off at Cream City Yarn, and when we have a chance, we will wind it. But it will be when we have time after the shop is closed. It's not as a drop it off and get it to you right away. So we do it on our own time, yeah, for volunteering. So. And yeah, keep knitting socks if you can for the women's, Milwaukee Women's Center. That's our focus for October, November, and December. But if there are other things that you want to knit and you need help finding a pattern, we're also happy to do that as well. So, all right, that's it.
Thank you. All right, next we have membership.
Stay there.
Stay here, okay.
I'm pretty loud. Yay. We have 39 members here tonight. We have 4 brand new members and 4 guests.
Woohoo! Welcome to our new members and to our guests. We're so glad to have you. Okay, events. And Kelly is a little soft-spoken, so she will need the microphone. For sure. All right, so Jenna is going to be hosting a community knit. That is going to be October 17th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Knitting Nook. It's in Mequon, and the store will be open for us. And so I will have to leave, actually probably shortly after around 5:30 or so, because I work at night. I'll be my way to work. But so if anybody can come out, that'd be great, because they are going to be opening the store for us. So it should be a good time. And I've never been there, so it'll be a good time to check out a new store if you want to go. And also we are.
What time is it at?
It's from 5 to 8. 5 to 8. I'll be putting it on Facebook too.
What did you say the date was?
October 17th from 5 to 8 p.m.
Could
So,
I just make a suggestion?
yeah.
I went there a while ago because I had a gift certificate to use, and it's a little difficult to find because the addresses are, so maybe you could try to put a little, like,
Okay.
make the first,
It's like a strip mall.
right, but it's,
Okay.
I was confused.
Maybe we can put out like a banner or something. Yeah, we have at least, we do have a banner now, or
The
I should,
banner needs to be on the street, not in
Yeah.
the building. And my hint is, go to the hardware store. She's in the next building, but it's a drive down and coming back to her door. So, because I drove through, around, and finally saw her banner shaking up there,
okay,
but not on my way through, because you're on the other side of the street. So if you're putting a banner up,
okay, that's
stick
good
it
to
down on
know.
the ground next to the drive, and everybody know, hardware store, and the next turn to your left. If
Okay.
you go beyond that, you've gone too far and turn around and come back.
Thank you, yes, that's very helpful. And also, we're trying to plan a retreat for end of March, beginning of April. We're not quite sure. We'll probably send out a survey about that if who wants to attend, if people want to attend, if they do, if they want to do just a single day, overnight, how far they want to travel, that kind of stuff. But if anybody would like to put, have any input or help organize, just let me know. Yes, Molly. Oh yeah, Molly's gonna help organize. Yep, so that's great. And Jenna's not here tonight, but I think she is going to also.
Yes.
So if anybody else is interested, you can email me after, whatever you would prefer. So, and also if you have any ideas for events coming up, just talk to me after or before, or just email me.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kelly.
All right. Program.
How everybody like the program tonight?
It was great.
Okay, so, next month, we have another, Green City Yard, wonderful cooking, that is going to be presenting to us, Holly and Aaron, or Aaron is, well, Green City and Holly's remote, or the other way around.
Holly and Aaron are stitch stop yarn, and Aaron teaches at Green City.
Thank you. I knew you'd know it. And they will be presenting next month on, the difference of yarn, mixing, yarns together, different types of yarns together, and some color theory. And that'll all be in the newsletter. I don't believe there's any homework for that. Also, next month is brown bag. So bring your skein of yarn. So if you're gonna participate in brown bag exchange, the brown bag swap, everybody knows what that is, or does anybody need some? Remember. Okay, so what we do is, you bring a skein of yarn, and I write down your name. You put it in a bag, and it's numbered, and then once everybody has their bags, I have your yarn and bag numbered, then all those same people come up and give us a random bag. And, you have 3 months, I believe it's February, that you then come back and you present what you knitted with that person's yarn, and you give them that item. Make sense?
Make sure that your yarn that you bring in has the ball band attached to it so people know the yardage and the weight and everything that they're working with too.
Thank you. Make sense?
Awesome.
And also, make sure there's sufficient yardage. I had a cotton yarn that was 81 yards and 4 kg, had to add her own yarn to make enough out of it. So if it's a short yardage, you can give 2 balls.
And then just one more thing. What?
You're allowed to add yarn.
Yeah.
We've always been allowed to add yarn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great, thank you.
Absolutely.
And then just one reminder, that we are gonna be doing an ornament contest for the holiday party. So I will have, the rules printed out, we'll put them in the newsletter, I'll print them out if you want them. But it's gonna be, basically 1 entry per person. The majority of the ornament needs to be either knit or crochet. So you can add other things to it, beading or whatever, but it has to be knit or crochet. And then we'll set up tables, and you have a 12 by 12 square that you, set up your own ornament. So if you have a ornament stand, you have a tiny tree you want to put it on, whatever you want to do, your responsibility to set up that ornament for display.
Excellent.
Okay.
I love it.
And then we'll just put bags by each ornament, you'll get a ticket, put the ticket in the one that you like the best, so it's anonymous. Don't tell anybody which one's yours, don't cheat.
How many ornaments are you making?
One per
One per person. I do have a
When are
question.
we finding out how many that is?
What do you mean, when we're finding out how many?
One per person, so I'm just making one, and
Yeah.
that's it?
Yes, one per person. Okay?
See, I thought I was
In
gonna-
November, we'll have a sign-up sheet as well, so we will have, if you're gonna make an ornament, you decided, well, the sign-up sheet, so that we'll know how many, tables and things to get ready.
Mary, not to throw a wrench into things, but how is it going to be anonymous if people can see us setting up our ornaments?
Yeah. Unless you do
Don't look.
Everyone close your eyes.
Try not to cheat. I'll think about it.
Put it in a plastic bag with their name on it and give it to you.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna be here, and Nicole is gonna help, so if somebody wants to volunteer to help set that up.
Yeah, I can help too. I'm fine with.
All right, so then, well, I'll rethink that so it's a little more anonymous.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mary.
thank you for that wrench.
All right. Publicity and newsletter. Erica's not here, but she did send the board sort of update on all of the things she's noticed. So Colleen has all of that information.
Yeah.
Do you want the mic?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't have to yell. Thank you.
Yeah, Erica sent on some information about the newsletter, and she said it had gone out on the 2nd. Hopefully everybody got it. And no,
And I got it in September in my trash. It's not in my trash or in spam.
So there were no bounces this time, so everybody got it somewhere.
No, but not that we can find.
Okay, so here's what she suggests. She sent it out to 105 people, and like they said, there weren't any that bounced back that said it was not deliverable. So here's what she suggested, that what you can do is, we'll try to resend it to you. Give me your name. What's your name?
Rosemary Muller.
Oh,
Rosemary.
yeah, we had that issue last month too. I'm glad you did find it last month.
Yeah,
But if you have yours from last month,
yes. Go for that email, go to the bottom of the email, and what you'll see, what did she say? There's something that'll say reconfirm link. Click on that, and that will help it go to the correct mailbox in the future.
yeah, that tells us that it's safe.
Because I moved it from there.
Yeah.
And add that email address that it comes from to your like, contacts list.
Yeah.
And that'll send it directly to your inbox instead of saying, hey, this could be spam, this could be dangerous, et cetera, et
Right,
cetera.
but if you look on that email from the one that you have, at the bottom, it'll say reconfirm link, and click on that, and that should help you. Okay, and then let us know next month, if it's still not working, we're gonna like bring a horse and deliver it that way or something. I don't know.
I think it's helpful if you post it on our Facebook page.
No,
That
because
it's
the
been
non-members will see.
No, that it's been sent, that we should look for it.
We can start looking,
Okay.
and I did not see that in October, so
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
No,
okay.
it wasn't
And
sent in October, so.
then, you know, because
Yeah.
we're keeping together with other people, we can start to look.
Yeah, sure.
It never was in mine.
Okay. Yeah, make sure you're checking your junk mail, your spam folders, and sometimes they even goes like directly into your trash can like it did for the last time. So check all of those extra spaces. Okay, couple of questions. All right, Molly, start with you. Oh, sorry, hand up first.
I was gonna suggest that Facebook is a very imperfect tool. Sometimes I will see a posting until long after the event. So if you're relying on Facebook, you have to go into Facebook every day and check the Greater Milwaukee Knitting Guild book, because they did put a notice newsletter was mailed this month.
Thank you. And Dan?
Another thing is to get the email address of the person sending it to you. You send them an email, and then they accept, you're more likely to be accepted because you started the communication.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Making sure. Okay. And anything else from Erica that we need to cover?
I think that's everything.
Excellent. All right. State fair, is there anything we need to do with state fair? No. Nope, okay, no state fair updates, probably not for a while, I'd probably be safe not putting that up there. And I know the website has some stuff that we wanted to talk about. We'll demo it next month. I wanted to, and we wanted to this month, but they don't have the right adapters for my very finicky MacBook because all it has is a USB-C port, and these are not USB-C ports. So next month I will bring my adapter and we can show everybody like up on here what's going on there.
You can go to www.greatermilwaukee.knittingguild.com and you can take a look at what's been done already. There is some really neat pictures of knitting, some of the stuff that we kind of chatted back and forth. And for some reason, the font is in a cursive style. So I said, that's gotta go, because that's very difficult for people to read. And even when you replied, it was still in cursive font. So she's figuring out some of that. There's things that we liked on other websites. So if you know of any other websites, like Madison's Knitting Guild, if there's anything on a website that you like, send Karen or myself an email and let us know what that is. One of the things that we're gonna try to do is get knitting shops to maybe advertise and then maybe a certain percentage off or stuff like that. We saw that on one of the websites and stuff. So it's slowly coming together. She's hoping to get the newsletter on in the next month. So it'll probably be a little bit more finished, but it's taking time because we all have other things to do too.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a volunteer job. One thing I do notice is that the Facebook links and things, like It's linked to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Yeah.
You might want to link the Knitting Guild Facebook page and the Knitting Guild Instagram, because right now it goes to the Wix.
Right,
Facebook.
some of those things haven't been connected yet.
Yep, just so you know.
Right,
Um,
got it.
Yeah, that's something I noticed, because right now it's very bare bones, but it's there.
But I
So
like-
yay.
I like the first picture, the knitting. It's very
Yeah, it's
well-
lovely.
well,
It is a lovely start. So
Okay.
yeah, thank you. All right, fantastic. And like I said, next month, hopefully we'll have a little more done on it as well, and then we can sort of demo it for everybody to show you what's there. All right, jumping into old business. I don't have a lot for old business. So big things, don't forget to pay your membership dues and submit your membership form to re-up your membership for the upcoming year. That is how you get voting rights and all of that fun stuff. And that's also how you don't have to pay every month for the meeting that you come to. Because you get one freebie and then you have to join if you don't want to pay. It's like $5, but we like to have you here. And if you like being here, we'd love to have you. So don't forget to submit your membership form, pay your membership dues. And also, we are trying really hard to get everyone, as many people as we can, to fill out the survey that we send out every year. We like to hear from you about what you want, what you need, all that stuff, what you're looking forward to learning, what you're joining for, why are you here, what are you enjoying, what could we improve on. That survey has been in our newsletter. It's also up on our Facebook page. So please fill that out. We would love to hear some more responses. I think we've got 25 responses so far, and we would love to hear some more. So if you have not filled out the survey yet, please do so. And new business, I don't have any that I can think of that's super duper pressing. We kind of get a lot of the new stuff with our committee reports. So if anybody thinks that I have not covered something that is drastically important, please talk to us. Anything? No? Okay. Oh, Molly.
Move to adjourn.
Fantastic.
I have show and tell.
Oh, well, let's adjourn the formal meeting and then we'll do show and tell. Yes. Okay. All right. So Molly moves to adjourn. Do we have a second? Mary, thank you. And all in favor?
Aye.
Excellent. We will move on to show and tell. Mic is up here and turned on for those who need it.
I only have 2 slips back, so somebody took a slip for show and tell and I didn't get it back.
Anybody else take one show and tell form that wanted to show off what they made?
From the front table?
No?
Okay, well, then we're having 2 today.
The Fae have arrived.
Yes. The first show and tell is Nicole Anderson. Should I go to the other person?
The knitter's mantra.
You can do whatever you want. There's 3 slips on the table when you come in, so take one. It's the first 3 that I take.
Oh, well, you leave it at 3.
Well, now I'm definitely gonna come at 4:45. Just kidding.
You can't help having set up. So what you're wearing because it's beautiful.
It is. I didn't do it on purpose either. I just knew that we needed some show and tell.
Yeah,
So,
that's
this
beautiful.
is my manila check. I just blocked
Use
it.
the microphone.
Oh, my
Oh,
Mic's on the stand if you need it.
Or just talk a little.
I didn't hear the pattern.
Okay, this is the Nanilchik by Caitlin Hunter. It is a swancho.
Sweater.
So it's
poncho.
like
poncho.
half sweater, half poncho. I probably could have gone up a size. There's only 2 sizes. So there's like small, medium, medium, large. And I knit this out of La Bioname Boucle. Yeah. I did have a little running in the color, but you guys can't see that. So.
It's beautiful.
Rosemary. Rosemary Mueller.
She's hiding it.
You're welcome. Do you need help showing anything or are you good?
No, I think I'm all right. I'm nowhere as interesting as Nicole, that's for sure. But I have never knitted a pair of socks. And so when the sock project was talked about last month. I mentioned to Pat, who's the membership person back there, that of course I wouldn't be doing it because if you've seen my fingers, I don't work on that size needle or that size yarn. So she solved that for me. So she went on a line, and I'm working on worsted.
Yeah.
Okay, a size up.
I love a chocolate.
Actually, these were knitted. It was called Knit Your Bit. It was for World War II. Marcia, who usually comes with us, and she's going to retire soon, she knitted this sock for her brother when she was like 14 or 15, and it was his Christmas project. It's called Super Easy Fast Spiral Rib. It is on Ravelry. I'm using line brand Woolies worsted from Mark. So it's a very simple, the spiral happens just by moving over one stitch after every 4 rows. So this is no cable, no nothing, okay? So it allows me to be part of the project, and it will turn into a tube sock, and I will not put a heel in it. I will just finish the end of the sock.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, right.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Just a reminder, there's usually, unless I forget, 3 slips that are show and tell that are on the front table when you come in. So the first 3 people that grab one to do something for show and tell. So keep that in mind for next month. If there's something that you've completed and you want to share with everybody, grab a slip when you come in.
Thank you. All right. And thus ends our meeting for the evening. Thank you, everybody. You're welcome to hang out. I think we can be here until like 8:30, 8:45, something like that. So you're welcome to hang out if you would like to.
Don't know, I only got mine.